On tap, it's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set. And today's starter, Steve Carlton.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. So now a pinch hitter, Ryan Braun. Breaking ball inside. And the home opener is underway. And that one wrapped foul. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Down to number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And no one can get there.
Batting first, the right fielder, Christian.
So a man at first. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Sammy Sosa, runner on first with one down for him. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Albies. And that's 2. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now it's Juan Soto. That just misses. Ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Kicks and fires. Lindor on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the second, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Willie Stargell. Stargell swings and crushes one deep to right field. Acuna moving back. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Out in front and foul to the left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Inside. And it's 2-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz makes the play, and there's 1 down. Stan Musial digs in now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. And now here is Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Pete Crow Armstrong.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
0-1. That clips the corner. Kicks a swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Bill Mazeroski getting ready to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's to third, Pendleton. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Back here in Miami, bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Skeens, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. But it's off his glove.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. Going to count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is upstairs. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. 3-2 now. Albies on the move. Got him swinging.
And that's a
throw, and they got him. David Justice will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one missed.
2-1.
And it's even up. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top half of the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Carlton back to work. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Ryan Braun just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wastes no time there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That one missing inside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Just misses there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now the left fielder, Willie Stargell. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Simmons, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
And Acuna able to make the grab.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs, base is empty. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. Way outside, and that is ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Dylan Cruz. That one at triple digits. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Hit in the air left field. Braun sizes this one up. And a quick out, number 1. And now for the Marlins, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike. Piazza.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No ball. 1
0-1.
strike.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting the third baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That's inside. And now 2-0. Trying to punt his way on. And foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Bill Mazeroski. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Acuna hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is J.J. Weatherholt. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and Acuna retired. And he has thrown. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started, and here is Ryan Braun. And that misses. And that's ball one. Braun goes 6'1", 210 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Braun on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
First and second, no outs. Sosa, the next to hit. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they add on. It's 8-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. Left field. Soto makes the catch. One down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So man aboard, and now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, David Justice. Swing and a miss.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Braun makes the grab, one away. And now Mike Piazza went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul straight back. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. He's grounded out a couple of times. And it's fouled away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sosa on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. That one hammered center field. Hauls it in, 1 away. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 10-1. And next for the Cubs, Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Check swing, and he went 1-2. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th. Here's
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And he chases that one below the zone. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1 and 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 10-3. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Ripped on a line. Sosa hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Albies over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. And up next for Miami, David Justice. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering misses down and away. Right side, hard hit. Inning over, and it could have been worse. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Stan Musial digs in now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto really on his horse for it. And there are 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Ouch.
Hit that pitch. Take your base.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Center field. Cruz makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Dylan Cruz. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Mike Piazza. 0 for 2 in this one. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 10-4. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
On a line out towards center. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. That's back there. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-5. Lindor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Strike 2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Down. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the right fielder, Ryan Braun. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important. Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy.
Lindor, off-balance feed, there's one. And that's all they'll get. Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 12-5. Now a chance for Willie Stargell. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. And that's an out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Ted Simmons. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. The relay to second.
The first baseman, number 6.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Stan Musial, the next Cub to hit. Base hit center field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
They score a run thanks to the infield single. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. And first offering is fouled off. Musial at second, Crow Armstrong. On at first with 2 down. Cruz on the move. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's gone. A massive home run. It's 15-6. Out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot. It's 15-7. Next to hit, David Justice. This one high in the air to left center. Stargell has it sized up. And makes the grab. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Braun. Fouled off left side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Acuna under it. Puts it away for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here comes the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Ripped towards third. There's one. Hung up in a rundown now. In there safely. Willie Stargell now at the plate. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Shota back to work. Pulls out one foul. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Pendleton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. High fly ball down the left field line. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 15-9. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Braun makes the grab. One away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Misses. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Hard hit left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 29.
And first offering is fouled off. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.